Do. Oh. Hi, I'm Gigi.
And I'm Mimi, and we're tired.
Yes, it's Love Island tea time.
Love Island tea time!
Okay, at least we're slap happy tired and not like just tired. For the record, we did one of our wake up really early days today because Mimi thought she had to be somewhere, and we're 2 hours of time zone apart. And then the person who had told her she needed to be somewhere at 9 a.m., which meant she had to leave at 8:15, which means we needed to record at 5:30, 7:30 her time, made it so that she didn't need to be somewhere for an extra hour. So now we're just up really early. It's great.
For no reason. I was pissed.
We do this for the love of the tea, though. We do this for the love of the tea.
We do.
Listen, I'm impressed by both of us for making our lemon balm tea. What do you have?
I have sweet tangerine, and my tea bag says, "The unknown is where all outcomes are possible. Enter it with grace."
Jesus.
I know. Yogi tea gets deep.
What does mine say? Probably something stupid about nature. Talking to plants is one way of talking directly to spirit. What I say.
They're not wrong. They always say you should talk to your plants. Or talk to the trees.
That's why I have none anymore. I was in a plant shop yesterday, literally, and like kept being like, does this one that's beautiful need a lot of light? And the lady was like, yes. She's like, what about this one? Does this survive in low light? No.
Just get you a spider plant and call it a day.
I don't like spider plants. I don't like snake plants. I only like pothos. Those are the only ones that I like that can survive. Because they're swamp plants. They'll grow anywhere. It's the devil's
I hope you know, folks that are listening, anytime I suggest something, it's never the right thing for her.
Oh, well.
Just learn to shut my mouth.
But I did meet a very cute kitten named Oreo and fed it a churro.
Oh, that's cute. Sponsor us, Churu. We have cats.
That's right. We'll sometimes put them on the camera. I'll drag that cat in here. Be like,
so fast.
Get on camera. Eat this churro real quick.
Miss.
My gosh. Okay, so clearly we're delirious because we're talking about nothing. This is the longest we've ever taken to talk about Love Island.
Sorry.
We're so sorry. But now you know a little bit more about us. That's cool, right? These people are like, fuck no, start talking about Love Island, you bitches.
Right now.
Oh my god. Okay. They picked the wrong girl. Sorry, Priya. I know you were crying, but they picked the wrong girl.
Yeah, I was like, Tommy, great. We knew that. We love that choice. I had a feeling they were going to go with Tommy.
Yeah, but I wish that Lorenzo had been fucking selfish and picked Aiden.
That's true. But I knew that they were going to pick Aiden, and either one of them, because of the loyalty that they have towards him. Like, it became Friendship Island at that point. And Lorenzo was like, I want to be on Friendship Island, but I also don't want to be on Friendship Island. And the fact that he wasn't on Friendship Island made him really sad.
Poor Lorenzo, I didn't expect it. He also was like, what the fuck? He's like, if I known I'd be that upset, I would not have picked my friend.
I know. I've never seen a man cry so much over a dumping. That wasn't even his partner or the one that he was coupled up with.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was, I'm like, hello? The rock was leaking.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh about Lorenzo crying. It's just when you said that wasn't his partner coupled up with, I was like, well, yeah, he wasn't coupled up with Tommy. And I'm like, oh, that's actually really sweet. I'm so delirious, y'all. No, like,
it's okay.
I was actually gonna say that, like, haven't seen a lot of men cry, and I'm definitely team like everybody cry, do your thing. My parents were very anti-crying and like would make me feel really bad for crying. Like if I was like in trouble before school or something with my mom, she would not let me get out of the car to go to school if I was crying.
Oh Lord.
She'd be like, "You can't be crying when you get out of this car," and that would just make me cry more. I'd be like,
Let me
I just want to get out of this car and get away from you right now because I'm in trouble and like the tensions are high. And it's just like, oh my God. Mimi knows my mom, so
Yeah.
she understands what the energy was like if that was happening. And so, and then like also like my dad was always like, you're just trying to make people feel bad for you and crying's not real and you're just gonna give yourself a headache, which yeah, I'm gonna give myself a headache, but I'm 4, thanks. Both my parents have been diagnosed with autism in the past 2 years.
So I was gonna say, but they're off the tizzy, so
So,
and I can
but
say that.
actually, and it's like because of part of that conditioning and societal conditioning that I've always been like, men should cry. But then I'm always kind of like, I don't know if I find it attractive though. And it actually was really hot to me that Lorenzo was crying. I was like, suddenly Lorenzo's very attractive. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, he's so hot when he cries.
Yeah,
I'm
he
an
really
insane person.
was.
I'm an
No, you're
insane
not
person.
insane. I think, I mean, I had the same reaction, and it's also because he's not an emotional person, that when he is, it's like, whoa,
Can we talk about
damn.
can we talk about come on then, you can ruin my tan.
Oh.
Yasmin's in the bedroom crying her eyes out, being like, Lorenzo doesn't want to cuddle. And then that man offered to let her ruin his tan. And I was like, oh my God, I think that is love for him. That is his love language is you can ruin my tan.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he also said, he's like, you didn't try?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't come to me and say, I'm sad. Can I have a cuddle, please?
Yeah.
Babe.
I I do think she was trying to not make it about her because it was him that was put in the difficult position. But he had a point of like, how do you know I don't want that unless you actually try? And
Yeah.
I
Or
like
like
that he
that I
said,
can't provide it.
yeah, I like that he said, just try next time.
Yeah.
He's grown
Yeah.
on me a lot. A lot.
Truly, truly. I was like at the beginning, like, you were the biggest red flag. But it seems like he's one of the few like red flag guys that Love Island is actually really good for him. Who knows what will happen when he gets out and like now he's gonna be hyper, hyper famous because everyone loves him so much, and I'm sure girls are flooding his DMs. So who knows what he's gonna do when he gets out if he's actually really gonna change and learn his lessons and stop just being in situationships and stop being scared. Um, it really depends on what happens over the next couple of weeks. And I don't know right now. I don't know. And
Yeah,
then,
right now
yeah,
it's not looking good. It's not
we'll
looking
get to
good.
it. We will get to it. But Tina, I'm so mad. And like, I'm just frustrated because Ellie fucking said it. She was like, Tina has not had enough time and it is not fair. It's not fair. And they're both like, well, Ria's tried it with literally everyone and felt like she had every option in the world and it didn't work. But we want someone to come in specifically for her. I'm like, come on, man. Tina hasn't even gotten to know everybody that she wanted to get to know. I feel like maybe that the logic was if Tommy goes, Tina is really interested in Tommy and Samraj, and the chance that Samraj is going to go for her is really low. And they probably convinced
Mm-hmm.
themselves that, like, if Tina can't get to know Tommy in here, she should go home. And then maybe her and Tommy can continue on the outside. Like, I thought that maybe that might have been their extended logic.
Yeah, I thought as soon as Ellie said, well, Tina hasn't had like enough time in here and Priya has, that they were gonna save Tina. Um, I don't think she should have went home. It really wasn't fair to her. I was looking at Priya the whole time while she was dressed as Maddie from Euphoria, and I just thought,
I
Why
knew
are
that
you
outfit looked
here
familiar.
still?
I knew that outfit looked familiar. Look, I did feel for her when she was like crying in the morning. She's like, I was having nightmares. Everyone hated me. And I'm just like, that sucks. I feel bad. But also, again, she's a bit odd to me because
I
I've
don't.
never I've never seen an Islander burst into tears like that, having nightmares about everyone not liking them from them being in the bottom. I mean, I have seen some people cry, but it has been people that I felt like really didn't deserve to be there. But who knows? It's just like we'll see. We'll see what she does. We'll see what she does. It's good for the drama. It's good for the drama between her and Samraj that's brewing, but I really wish Tina had stayed. I Tina grew on me so fast. She's only going to give Aiden a piece of her mind, and I was so happy.
I know. And to be fair, not to be fair, because I don't really feel bad for Priya. She just has always rubbed me the wrong way since the beginning, and you know this.
Yeah.
And I think if anything, this island has definitely humbled her.
Yeah.
And it truly, like, if I were Jasmine and Priya pulled me to the side and was like, "What's wrong with me?" I'd be like, "Well, babe, you move weird. You're a diva. You think people should be up your asshole 24/7? Like,
Yeah.
maybe you should be a little bit more humble. Maybe you should be a little bit more grateful." That was, to me, what people were thinking.
Yeah, I think that it just struck me as odd, but I guess Jasmine hasn't said anything about her in over a week. But I thought she might be a little bit more open. And then she's being like, I get you more now. And I just found it really strange coming from Jasmine that she was like, you and I are so alike now. And then she, like a week ago, was like, Brie and I cannot be more different. And I was just like, hello?
Yeah.
What's going on? But yeah, I wish she'd been a little bit more transparent. She's just been like, look, like I agreed with Lola when you like came in the dressing room talking about Samrush kissing you. I feel like you've done a couple of things like in the way that you move that was like a bit inconsiderate to the other girls. I guess she did bring up the Kavan thing, but you know, she was just, and also who knows how that conversation was cut up, blah 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 blah. But I
Hmm.
feel like I also would have been more like, babe, they literally could be giving you the villain edit. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do. I did respect that Priya pulled someone and asked and was like, have I been doing anything that you think would have landed me in the bottom? Because I feel completely oblivious to why I'm there. So I think that's like some self-awareness instead of just walking around going like, what? What? Huh? And because I expected her to be more raging about being in the bottom.
I did too. And to me, it just, the whole, I had nightmares crying about, people that, just the whole crying about people hating her. I don't know. I think I'm
Yeah.
just a certified Priya hater, and I'm so sorry. I mean, she does have her moments. I'll give her that.
I mean,
When
like
I'm like,
I thought if
yes,
anyone was
Priya.
going to be crying, it would be Lola.
Mm, that makes sense.
Oh my God, I'm so
But
tired.
she's
Is that her name? Is
Lola?
Lola a
Yeah.
person?
Yeah. Lola, but no, I really don't think Lola would be crying because she is a detective and you need sort of like a very thick skin for those types of jobs.
Still, but like in general, I would think that, you know, if anyone was going to be like, what's going on? It would be Lola, who's done nothing, and her partner is sitting pretty completely fine, and be like, did I
Well,
do
even she
something?
said she knew. She's like, well, you'll never be in the bottom three. Like, I don't know. I think maybe she's aware that she can come off a certain way and that it doesn't bother her.
Lola's a lot more unbothered by a lot of things than I thought, and good for
So
her. I
far.
mean, so far she seems, but she could just be like, it could all be simmering under the surface, and we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like usually the stereotype of Love Island is the girl that's in that couple is usually a little more crazy. Like there's usually a little bit more fights between these long-term couples that are like really happy and locked off really soon. They're usually a little bit more like, what's going on? Da, da, da. Do you want to get to
Yeah.
know her? But I guess
Hmm.
also Fitzy's just been really legit seeming. I don't know. I don't know.
Seemingly. Emphasis on seemingly.
We'll get to this game. Like,
Yes.
has me like, sir, are you well? Um, but that leads us to actually, let's talk about that because then we'll talk about um Jasmine, Lorenzo, Kavan, and oh,
Y- Yasmin.
Yasmin. Tired. Um, so yeah, there's more that goes on during the day, but it's basically just between those four, this square, seemingly.
Hmm.
And they announced to them they're playing this game in the garden of basically tea and receipts. And
Yes.
the producers had picked the dirtiest tweets they possibly could. I recognize some of them, and I'm like, without the context, those are fucking crazy. And also not at all clear that some of them were jokes.
Hmm.
However,
Hmm.
the villa receipts, I fully thought that was stuff they were going to say for movie night. I'm like, what are you going to have left for movie night? They brought up Samraj saying that Priya has a big ego.
Well, I mean, they didn't give
They didn't bring up
he'll probably
everything,
get, yeah, like we'll probably show like,
a
oh, I
smash
got
cut
the
of
ick
all of
off
it.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. And
But
then,
no.
but I'll say that both of them handled it way better than I thought. Like, Samraj was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that, but that was then, this is now. And he spoke really well, like, truly. And Simba also was like, I think that I said that, even though he was not on the chopping block. And even though people kept going,
Mhm.
I think Samraj said it, which I would be like, what? If I was Priya and like four people were going, pretty sure Samraj said that, I'd be like, hello? How come
Mhm.
everyone is saying it with chest that he said it right now, but no one told me?
Yeah.
What? Um, and then, and to be fair, she did go, when did you say that? Was it before our fight? Was it right after our fight? Was it after we coupled up again? Like, when was this? And he
Mhm.
was like, which I believe him that he doesn't remember exactly when he said it because he said a lot of shit about her.
That's true.
Um, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
But
it's not gonna be a good look for him after she gets out and she
no.
sees the timeline of everything.
Yeah, I hope for her though that she just kind of goes, fuck him, instead of
I
raging
hope
around about it.
so.
Yeah.
I hope so. But she does give me Belle vibes in that sense a little bit.
Girl, don't turn into a bell. Don't turn into a bell.
She
Do us
better
all a
not.
favor.
There's
Don't turn
only
into a
one
bell.
Belle, and that's enough.
That is enough. Um, so then there was Simba. Oh,
Go ahead. I have
say it.
a point. Well, there was the first thing about Kevin and Tina.
Yeah, we'll get to
Remember?
that. We'll get to that.
But
Um,
yeah, Simba, you said?
yeah, he took it better
Lion
than I
King?
thought. And he went, that's good wordplay. I can't even lie.
Mm. He took it okay to me because he was still like, "What have I lied about? What haven't I told the truth about?"
And then he's
I'm
like,
like,
and then he like went through his mental receipts and he went, oh yeah, I guess that could be a lie. It's like,
mm-hmm.
yeah,
I mean, I could think of one big one right now that you lied about.
say it.
So, well, the whole Mika saying he shouldn't have boundaries this early,
Oh, yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
biggest lie I've ever heard.
Also,
Okay.
all of him just like buttering up Angie felt like very disingenuous when he was so
Mm-hmm.
after Mika. It was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Um, and then we had a little bit of Fitzy tea, which I called it. I knew they were going to make sure that Lola found out about that. Um,
Yes.
I think I went exclusive to Early Boys. Did he hit his head? Because that was literally 48 hours ago. I never said that. Sir?
I just don't think he likes confrontation. Whatever he admits that he's undiagnosed with, I don't think he handles confrontation well.
Yeah, I'm literally like, run the tapes. Now they're, especially because he denied it, he's gonna put on movie night. He's gonna be like, he's like, if I did, it was a joke. It's like, yeah, it was a joke,
Yeah.
but it's a joke in poor taste that would hurt your girl's
Mm-hmm.
feelings. So
Yes.
tired. Um,
Just the one feeling she has, right?
yeah. But again, Lola handled it so well. She went, that's fine. Okay,
I
we'll
think
talk about
maybe
it.
I think they'll chat after, but Lola's never one to make a scene unless it's like, I think the only time she quote unquote made a scene was that whole thing with Priya.
Yeah.
But when it comes to her and her mans, she seems very private. She seems like the type that if they were to go out in public and something happened, she'd wait until they were home to bring it up.
Yeah. And let me tell you, that man is lucky. Wife her. Like, I'm
Honestly.
actually serious. She's obsessed with you. She's so level-headed. And I think that and especially when they had that conversation about the challenge before where she's like, are you really gonna let like a stupid game on Love Island like make you doubt your trust in me? And then she talked mad about that, but was so level-headed and calm about it and so kind about it with him and communicated so well. And then now that this is happening, she's she's practicing what she preached. She's like, I'm not gonna let a random sentence typed out on a laminated piece of paper shittily by producers
What tape?
make me like lose my shit about you. I'm gonna go, are you sure you didn't say that? Like, I understand that it was probably in the context of a joke. That's fine. Like, can you understand how that probably, even if it is a joke, is a little bit hurtful to me? And then he'd probably go, oh, yeah, if I did say it, I'm sorry. Like, whatever. And she'd go,
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, great, let's move on. And he's so
Yeah,
lucky. He's so lucky. That was,
honestly, because
if
I
Aiden and
have
Ellie
no
were the couple
chill.
still together, if Ellie and Aiden were this couple still together and he said that, she would be pissed
Mm-hmm.
visibly.
Ignorant, stupid fucking boy.
Stupid fucking boy. Yeah, no way,
Yeah.
Jose. And that leaves us with the biggest drama of the whole episode. Are Lorenzo and Jasmine trying to get back together? Are Kavan and Yasmin just really insecure about like the two maybe hottest people in the villa having potential?
Mm-hmm. And is Yasmin going to get back with Aiden?
I think that Yasmin and Kavan are speaking this bullshit into existence.
I do as well.
They're
I
all
hate this.
driving Jasmine and Lorenzo together.
Yeah, I hate this narrative of, well, Kevin, I think that if you weren't here, that Jasmine and Lorenzo would crack on.
Hello? Like he could be with Priya instead and focusing on Priya. Like they really
Yeah.
thought they didn't work and they probably don't. Like even if they got together on the outside, they probably wouldn't work in Lorenzo's current Pokemon form. Like he's definitely a Mew. Will he ever get to Mewtwo? We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's
Oh
that
my
kind of
gosh.
situation. What?
Just thinking back to Mewtwo and that girl from the USA Philip. Sorry.
Oh, with her cat? Yeah. Whoops. Maybe that's why it's in my head. Um, so yeah, it's just the kind of thing where I'm like, to me, like I see people all over the internet. I saw a couple of those tweets. I saw the one that was, which the producers are being so dirty. I saw the one that was like they're literally having an affair in plain sight, and I'm 99.9% sure that that tweet was when they were waving at each other from the balcony,
Yes, because I did see
right?
that. I wrote that down. I saw that tweet too. And they're just
And
waving at each other in the balcony.
without
Mm-hmm.
context, it sounds insane. And I
It
understand.
does.
But it's definitely, again, like Lola said to Fitzy, are you going to let something going on in a game that's clearly for the purpose of riling us up really get between us like that? And Yasmin and Kavan are losing their minds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, absolutely losing it. And then, like, I don't think Jasmine is handling it as well as she could for the result that she wants, but I also understand that she's fucking sick of defending this point that she doesn't want Lorenzo. She's turned him down so many times. I feel like she's trying to be respectful to him by not throwing him under the bus and saying, "You've literally said to me so many times you feel like you've messed up and that you miss what you had, and I've said you just want what you can't have and that you only want to try, that you're only even thinking of maybe suggesting us trying to get back together, and I've turned him down so many times." You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I think she's
Yeah.
doing that to protect his relationship with Yasmin, because if she said that, Yasmin would freak out.
Yeah, because Yasmin's already at a point where she's like, I don't want him to have any regrets. I want him to explore if he needs to explore, which I feel like is like almost a form of self-sabotage.
That's what I'm saying. She's speaking it into existence. She's literally going like, go
Like
get your
you're
girl.
pushing him away.
Truly, both of them are. And his chats with Jasmine, even though people keep going, oh my God, they have something. Oh my God, they have something. Yes, but all their chats have been so platonic. So platonic. And I think he was the one that brought up, he's like, I haven't touched her. I haven't kissed her. Like, nothing. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, obviously, a general attraction for someone isn't going to go away. But if you don't work, you don't work. And if they really wanted to crack on, they would have.
That's true. And she said that if I wanted to be with Lorenzo, I could have been, but I'm
Exactly.
not.
And these tweets are just dirty. That a fair in plain sight one is so wild that they put that in there. No context. It sounds so bad, and especially with Aiden in his brother's ear, because he does not want him with Jasmine. We all know that. Going,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, you're having the flirtiest chats in the whole world. But then, love Jasmine for bringing this up and for standing on it and being, again, so calm about it. That tweet, oh, the Villa T one. Wait, no, the Villa receipts about
Mm-hmm.
having to Tina.
Oh, right. Right.
Holy shit. I never
Yeah.
actually
Well,
got to watch that bit, and you told me it happened, and I was like, that's crazy. But hearing the whole thing read out was like
that was
scandalous.
just a bit of it. That was just a bit of it. Is what I'm
That's
saying. And I'm like,
crazy.
I'm glad. I didn't see that one coming because I was like, what did I have on Cabin again? Like, and I thought they might have saved it for movie night, which I'm sure they, because he still says tea during um
Yeah.
the sleepover. But I was like, ooh, I hope she like calls him out for his shady ass behavior, which she
So
did.
hypocritical.
Because
So
she's like,
hypocritical.
you don't have a leg to stand on when you're saying shit like that to other women
Unprovoked.
and unprovoked, and you're getting mad at me for something I did in a challenge.
Right. That also, like, I didn't do, someone else did to me. Again, in the
Mm-hmm.
context of a challenge. And he's like, I did it to make her feel better. She probably felt so good after that. I was like, this is the biggest pile of dog shit I've ever heard this man say. Like, he's just like his brother. Just like his brother in that way. I'm like, what are you talking about? You just said it to make Tina feel better. Tina's at home right now. Like, hello?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
what?
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. I'm surprised they didn't, or she didn't have a bigger reaction to when they came back and he wasn't really showing interest towards her.
yeah.
Unless they got like that bit edited out because it wasn't juicy enough. But I was very confused as to why he came back and his head was not turned in the slightest, according to him, when he was saying all of these things to her.
Because maybe it was fucking meaningless to him and he was just thinking with his dick at the time. And that's what's also infuriating. Is just like, okay, what? Huh?
Mm-hmm. I know.
And this is why they should have brought Sam over there, because Sam would have just been like all over Hallie, and it would have been cute as hell, but whatever. Can't change the
Mm-hmm.
past. Um, yeah, I feel for Jasmine. At this point, those two fucking insecure hoes can just get over it and push them together and let them be together. Because at this point, also, they're gonna end up being together because there's no one else to be with. Like, it's
I
not even
know.
like if they push them away, there's other people they would crack on with. Obviously, it's gonna be each other. It's gonna be Lorenzo and Jasmine, and then they're gonna use that as vindication. It's gonna be like, no, you literally kept pushing us away until we felt like we couldn't be coupled up with you anymore. So who else in the world to continue the plot line of this show are we going to crack on with? When literally in the real world, Lorenzo would have ghosted Jasmine by now, or they would be in a weird situationship and Jasmine would have shut it down. Like, is
Yeah.
everybody okay?
No, they're not. I think Lorenzo and Jasmine, I think that they would work well together. However, I will say that Lorenzo has made the biggest improvement, like self-improvement, while being with
Hmm.
Yasmin. And I don't think enough people are talking about that. Like Jasmine's the only one that's like, you seem different. You seem happier. You seem more comfortable. And it's all because he's been with Yasmin.
Exactly. And I've said that before. We've said that before. Like, she seems to make him a better person. He seems to be vibing more, whether or not that's like for real, or that's just like around him realizing what he wants and needs from this experience. But he has done a lot better with Yasmin, and he's said way more things to Yasmin that are like romantic than he's ever said to Jasmine. He's not told Jasmine like she can ruin his tan. He's not trying
Mm-hmm.
to cuddle her. Like, he hasn't said to Jasmine like, I'm pretty sure you're exactly what I've been looking for. Like, you're the closest I've ever got to what like I imagine I've been looking for in a partner that's kept me from settling with anyone for so long. Like, he hasn't
Mm-hmm.
said that to her. And so I
Yeah.
was just like, if it does all fall apart and Yasmin watches these conversations back and watches what he said to her and watches the things he said to Jasmine, I think it would be really, really clear that it was just like, if Jasmine was not in the villa, it would literally like not matter at that point, you know? Like,
Right. Like
he
they could
struggled
easily,
to show emotion with her, etc. He still
they
struggles
could
to show
eas
emotion with her, to be fair, if he is that interested.
right. And they could easily flip it around, like this narrative of, oh, if Kavan wasn't here. Well, if Jasmine wasn't here, then what?
Yeah.
Like, can y'all just settle down? It's not that big of a deal. Some people have like a natural chemistry. Also, I think you said Jasmine's a Libra.
Yes. They're both Libras.
Nat- naturally, they're both naturally flirtatious people. I'm sorry.
And they're both naturally
Astrology is real.
indecisive. They're both
Exactly.
naturally indecisive. So he's
So
gonna go back and forth on things in his head and be like, oh, maybe I should have, maybe I shouldn't have. Like, good luck going to him with a restaurant as well. With a restaurant? To a restaurant. Going with him to a restaurant? So tired.
it's okay. It's okay.
Um, but yeah. We'll see how that goes, but like at this point, if they keep on the trajectory they're on, Jasmine and Lorenzo will end up together, and that is no one's fault but Yasmin and Kavan's. But at this point, I'll feel a little bad for Yasmin because she missed out, but also I'm going to be like, in the real world, you can rekindle, or you can rekindle in the villa in 2 weeks, because Yasmin also gives indecisive, and she could be with Aiden for a week and get called Ellie again and be like, damn, I miss Lorenzo.
That's true. And in this villa specifically, things are always changing. Like this is the most change I've seen this late in the game too, of just like people are still trying to figure out their shit.
For real, like everyone was so coupled up and cozy in bed the night before this game. And I was going, oh my God, I think everyone might kind of be more in like the locked off zone. We saw a bunch of new bombshells just get fucking dumped, just like sit away for the
Mm-hmm.
sake of like all these couples staying together, even though there are a bunch of people who don't have anyone, or a couple of people who don't have anyone. Um, Definitely Simba and Angelista and Bitsy and Lola seem pretty locked off. Jasmine wants to be locked off with Kevin. He'll be doing her a fucking favor if he really does just flip out and go like, I can't do this anymore. Um, But
Truly.
yeah, this is about to be a switch up. That's going to be crazy because we know Casa Amor is probably coming Sunday or Monday night.
That's true. I
So
feel
then it's
like
about to be just carnage.
because Casa in the USA is ending tonight, that it will start Sunday
Yeah, because
in the UK.
this has been the 4th week of UK, so we're going to the 5th week. It's definitely time for Casa. Like
Mm-hmm.
tonight on Love Island, they're gonna go on Sunday night. It's back,
Casa.
and all they ever do is just put the neon sign flashing.
Yep.
The Casa
Yep.
Amor's on. They better bring in some hot ass fucking bombshells this time. They've managed to have a pretty hot cast between like Lorenzo and Samraj. I still think Sam was a certified hottie. Fitzy is a certified hottie. They
Mm-hmm.
better bring in some great bombshells. I want to see Fitzy's ex in there. I want to see a bunch of other tall modelly guys. Whether they suck or not, that's a whole other situation.
Yeah.
And I
But
want
I
to
do
see
want to
grafting.
see. I want to see them mix it up. This cast, I'm like, this cast, I feel differently where I'm like, they don't really need to be mixed up, but let's mix it up.
I'm sure it's gonna happen. I'm sure it's gonna happen. I'll save like more straightforward predictions for tomorrow night. Tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
morning when we talk. Um, but yeah, I'm ready. I'm sat. And I need Simba to just like take a deep breath. If I was there, I'd just be like, take a deep breath, man. And also, Samraj, what's going on? You used to tell Opie to take a deep breath all the time. Simba, you just let him go all around. Can somebody just put their hand on Simba's leg or shoulder or arm or something and just go, take a deep breath with me, man. Take a
I
deep
think
breath with me.
Sam might have been that person for him, and Sam's gone.
Oh, Tommy was that person. Tommy was a bad friend. Tommy was a bad co-bombshell. Threw Simba under the bus all the time. Angie needs to put it, because I would also be like, you, Simba, you know, all these tweets are from before the last couple of days. No one's saying this about you now. So you need to just take a breath. Like, this is about stuff that happened in the past. They're digging it up, and you and I are cool. You and I are cool. So take a deep breath and just take
Yeah,
it on the chin that people called you out.
he just doesn't like being called out, I think, on his past mistakes. I think it's very hard for him to keep being called out on the things that he did. Maybe it feels like beating a dead horse for him. Um,
Yeah.
I don't think he's very proud of his actions. Like, it gives that. So he doesn't like to discuss it, and he doesn't like it when people bring it up. So I get that, but also you don't need to throw a fit about it all the time. You just got to be like, it's
So I'm
handled
saying,
now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Someone needs to tell him to take a deep breath, and I hope that he doesn't go storming off because I think it will. Oh, I think it will continue to perpetuate a thing for him of like how people have been perceiving him outside, because it is kind of like you
Yes.
can't handle that you did something wrong and own it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
Yeah.
Samraj was like, yeah, I said that. Although he did own the thing about Priya, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But I guess it's different when it's receipts owning your own statements and hearing crazy ass tweets out of context. Producers are cooking with this. This is actually, I'm sorry, I did not lend enough value to the fact that we have not seen Islanders read tweets from outside the villa in fucking years. Like pre-pandemic times, I'm pretty sure was the last time they did. I don't think they've done it since season 5 or 6. Um, like it's been so long, and we were all like, let them hear the tweets again. So they hear public opinions. I far prefer them hearing what each other said to them hearing the tweets, because the producers are being so dirty with this. And I'm just like, that's so like emotionally rough for people, like more so than having to like hear the things that they said. is hearing like weird out of pocket internet comments that are totally out of context. Like I'm feeling for like
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine right now. Um I know I feel like someone should own it a little bit more, but like I feel for him anyway, because like the tweets they've been picking are so out of pocket and just crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like this is a rough challenge. And I totally remember it got taken away.
Yeah. And you see, this is what I was talking about. See, this is why I feel like Casa is on Sunday, because they have to shake shit up right now, and
Yeah.
they're like, y'all can't get too comfortable.
I'm really worried about this Casa. We'll see at this point, because
I hope Kavan acts on his worst behavior so that Jasmine, #free Jasmine.
literally, free Jasmine, free Angelista somehow.
And we got justice for Hallie.
Yes, we did. I'm so excited. I am sat for After Sun because I'm like, I can't wait for her to be on that couch next to him, like, Aunt?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what?
How'd that work out for you, buddy?
There you go. And I think that's the tea.
Yeah, I think that is the tea. Also, I apologize if you heard the smoke alarm go
I heard
off.
nothing. Heard
Okay,
nothing.
perfect. Perfect.
Ollie's dragging paper
Somebody's
through underneath
cooking
my
in the
door right now.
kitchen.
Somebody's cooking. Somebody call 911. I can't keep singing that song or we're going to get in trouble.
Oh.
I don't know how much of a song you can sing.
We do not own the rights to any songs.
Only the crazy
Sorry
ones
about
I
that.
sing to myself. Only the
Same
crazy
here.
ones I sing. Thanks for taking in the tea with us, y'all. I just woke up. So sorry. I'm only just
Literally,
now like, I'm awake.
we both rolled out of bed to do this.
We do it for the love of the Love Island game. We love it. Oh my God, are we gonna do Love Island games? I've actually never watched Love Island games.
I haven't either, ever.
Because I was wondering, I was like, what are we gonna do when we're off season? Are we gonna like do like weekly episodes about Love Island? Are we just gonna do like little news reports about like who's together, who's broken up? Love Island gossip outside of the villa? And then I just remembered there's a
Updates.
whole other show that they came up with that's like,
Yeah, there's the games, and then there's also, well, they have Beyond the Villa right now. I don't know if they'll do it with another cast, but I know you don't like that cast.
I would rather scoop out my own eyeballs than watch Beyond the Villa.
Yeah, there's a lot
If
of drama.
y'all will have to beg and demand, there would have to be hundreds of comments going, please watch Beyond the Villa. Please watch Beyond the Villa. We want to hear what you think. I would rather watch Saw movies. I would watch every Saw movie in the Saw canon before I watched Beyond the Villa. And Mimi knows how much that means because I've watched
It's
zero
true.
Saw movies and I
For
don't want to watch them.
context, yeah, she doesn't watch any horror films whatsoever. I
I don't watch
cannot.
any slashers. I don't watch any slashers or gore. I like something cerebral. I like something with tension, but I don't like it when there's fucking brains and guts everywhere.
Yeah, the most
Sorry,
she'll
everybody.
do is it the clown. There was one day, and we're just rambling at this point. So if you're here, you're here, and we're grateful. There was one day where she came home from work, and I was watching a kind of a gory movie with our friend
What's it called?
Hannah. It's called
Bring Her
Her
Back.
Back.
I
Yeah, I
went,
was
what the
calling
fuck is this?
You're like, what the fuck are you watching? And Hannah and I were like, what's wrong with it?
It was
Gigi went,
upsetting.
not in this house. She went, I think I'm gonna die in this house.
But yeah, I would sooner take requests for us to do movie marathons off season for rom-coms or horror movies, even it doesn't matter, for like special episodes before I want to watch after the frickin' villa. Because I hate that we did that here. I hate that the US did that. It's so fucked. And I'm sorry to anyone listening who also doesn't care about Love Island USA, because this is the UK episode. I'm just saying. But yeah, the plans are definitely to do Australia, All Stars USA, and UK for sure as they come
Yeah.
out in perpetuity, so long as we're available. Hopefully we can just continue doing this because I love it, even if it turns into a weekly thing instead of doing dailies all the time. But yeah, I just remember that Love Island Games exists, and I'll probably have to watch for the first time ever. And from the clips I've seen, it's weird. It's strange. I don't
Oh,
understand the
great.
concept.
Well, they love a game.
They do. It seems like it's just challenges. I saw something that it was like the men had bells strapped to them and were trying to wrestle and steal the bells from each other to win the game to keep from being dumped. And I was like, what?
Yeah,
What?
that's strange. That's giving like the challenge meets Love
Exactly.
Island.
It's just all
Um,
challenges, I think.
I will say this is irrelevant, but if anyone wants to make us t-shirts that say have a Kiki and get the TT, because that was iconic from when Yasmin said it
She
this
did. I missed
episode.
it.
Oh my god, I was like, that is perfect. She's like, we can have a little Kiki and get the TT.
Let's make our own t-shirts.
That's true.
I also
I
still need a t-shirt that says, I will not conform to your tears.
Oh, Scott, I will not conform to your tears.
I don't, everyone. What the fuck does that mean? Oh. Thank you
Okay,
so much to listening. Okay, I am still
for
listening.
listening.
You tell people where to find us if they're looking for us, if they wanna get our attention.
You can find us on Instagram or TikTok at Love Island Tea Time, or you can follow us on X at capital LIT Time Pod, where we repost, post memes, send out a tweet or two, and we are in those comment sections. So feel free to leave us a comment anywhere you can, leave a review, all the things, because we
We
are
love
so
it.
grateful. Yes, I took that bit from you because I felt like your brain was too tired.
My brain is so tired.
Going right back to sleep.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely going right back to bed and then waking up and watching Love Island USA. But yeah, we are so grateful. Thank you for listening. Thank you for reaching out when you do. Any little words of encouragement mean the freaking world, because right now we're doing this for about 100 to 150 people, maybe 200, but that's still insane and we love it. We love
Yes,
it
we're
so much and we
grateful.
appreciate it. Forever grateful. Do, 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 do. I own the rights to that song. Anyway, you'll hear from us tomorrow, and until then,
Yes.
bye.
Bye.